The following program may contain adult language and mature subject matter and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Welcome to Sex by Hazard, right here on Reality Radio 101. To contact the ladies right now, dial 905-725-1907. Toll free 1-866-905-7325. Worldwide 1-866-656-5477. Email the ladies right now. Reality Radio 101 at yahoo.com. And we never leave alone your host, Jen Hazzard.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight on this lovely Thursday night, coming to you live from Toronto, Canada. And I have a very, very special guest with me tonight. The world famous, the hot, the sexy, the spunky, famous Gigi. Hello, darling.
Hey, baby girl. How are you?
I'm great. I am great.
You've got that whole eyebrow thing going on. It's really hot.
Oh, is it? Really? Wow. Thank you, baby. Ooh.
Yeah.
We finally put a face to the voice.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Wow, man. You know what? You got the perfect voice for the $1.99 a minute. I can hook you up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Could you
I'm
imagine
looking
doing
for
that
a
all
new
day?
job, babe.
Hey.
Hey, wait a minute, Gary.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
All right. You do too, Jen.
Okay, that's better.
You know, you could be reading like Harry Potter books and saying, "So, what are you wearing?"
Yeah.
You know, I'm paying your bills. What do you? Oh, really? Okay. You got your your penis. What? You got it out? Okay. All right. Put your hand on it. Right, while you're writing a letter to your mother. You know, it's like.
Yeah. I think I've told this story on the show before, but I actually had one of my former neighbors. She was working at one of the sex lines in Toronto. She would drive to Toronto and spend the day on the lines talking to men. And she did this up until she was 8.5 months pregnant.
What, the sex thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good
3
money.
three children at home, happy marriage, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And she would go in every single day, and she was the type of woman that could brush it off. And
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But, you know, the longer you keep the guy on, who's spending more money, it's per minute, right?
That's right.
Man, you're making a commission. You guys would be millionaires, you two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There's what do you think, Gigi?
Hey, he's pretty exotic looking, right? Maybe the medium was right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a mess today, baby. I'm a mess today.
But isn't he cute?
He is adorable.
Yeah,
I know.
sure.
It's
know.
really good to put a
All
face
right.
to the voice.
Yeah, okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. You too, though.
Yeah.
You too. You know, I went to the Facebook, and when I saw your hair, I said, "Oh my God, look how wild that is!" Right? You know, so yeah.
I decorated for Canada Day.
You know what? And that's but it's also today. It's 4th of July in the United States.
Exactly.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
So your panties are white, your bra's blue. You're in.
There.
Right?
Yes.
That's it.
How
Yeah.
do you know my bra is blue?
I don't. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Then again, do you have a bra?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Gigi and I, you know, I'm sure the listeners have figured this out by now. But Gigi and I are both very, very large-breasted women, and
Yes.
believe me, they need their over-the-shoulder boulder holders.
That's right.
Yeah.
What do you
They're
call?
our
What do you
best
call them?
friend.
What did you call them?
Over-the-shoulder
They're boulder holders?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you
wow.
not heard that term?
No, I never did.
Oh, geez, that goes from way back when we were kids. Way back, like you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I definitely could not let these girls out in public.
No.
Nope.
No, same here.
No.
Mine would be saying hi to my belly button. They'd be like, hello down there. What's going on? Okay, tonight, call in listeners. Call in to say hi to Gigi and, call in to talk about whatever you want.
Yeah.
We're going to be touching on a British
Yourself.
survey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's after the show, Gary. Come on.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wait.
Don't be doing that all frickin' night.
Yes.
My man boobs are getting big.
Yeah.
Get it? Not big. Yeah.
And and that was funny. Speaking about my regular listeners will know that last night was the premiere of Girls Night In.
Yay!
And yes, it was
Great.
a 2-hour show, which was
Yeah.
it seems long compared to mine. Like I'm not used to that 2-hour bit. And,
Yeah.
But Nancy and you were talking about boobs and actually you and Nancy have very, very similar
Boobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was quite
Yeah, I'm a
surprised.
D cup.
Yeah, she made a comment about it.
I am.
I would say C. Come on,
You
Gary.
think C?
Yeah.
But I got nice nips.
Yes. I'm sure. Not that I've
You
seen
know.
Are they
them.
pierced?
No. Why you want to do that? It's too bad. You know what? Of all days for you to come, I'm a mess today. I'm going to say this on the air, and this is terrible. I didn't have a chance to even shower today because I've been going crazy, running around, and I look like hell. I didn't shave. It's just because I had all these shows, all this production. I've been so. I apologize. If you get a weird smell in there, just so you know, okay? What's the morons doing behind me?
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I don't want to. All right.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Bastards.
Yeah, but we, Gary, you wouldn't know that you didn't shave. And then
Yeah.
Gigi's coming to your night when you're playing at the Down Omer
Oh, yeah?
on August the 9th.
Absolutely.
Are you a singer? I heard.
Yes, I am.
You do honestly.
So is she.
Really?
Yes.
Are you guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sing good harmonies and stuff, could you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, maybe I'll have you come up and do a number.
That'd work.
Yeah, I have to. Maybe we could do an advance. You can let me know what song you want me to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, Gigi and I go to the Down Omer. Again, my regular listeners know this, of course. But the songs you love, Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off. And it brings the whole house down. Everybody gets involved in it. Gigi kicks off her shoes, throws her earrings out in the audience. Yeah, on cue, and she has a great time doing it. And then what are some of the other songs that you sing there as well?
Do Dream a Little Dream by Mama Cass.
Sure.
Joan Jett, Crimson and Clover.
Sure.
I Love Rock and Roll.
Wow.
My Give a Damn's Busted by Jody Messina. I'm practicing a couple of new ones. I actually found one by Lauryn Hill that I'm practicing. So.
Do you do any mainstream stuff, like from 70s, 80s, 90s, but more mainstream pop rock? That a lot of those songs, like Joan Jett, that type of thing, a lot of people would know that.
Yeah.
But some of the artists that you just mentioned are a little bit more not as mainstream, believe it or not. So do you do any, mainstream like Beatles or anything?
I do
Journey
some
or any stuff?
Beatles.
Yeah.
I've sang Baby It's You a couple of times. I love the Beatles. Love Jeff Healey.
Yeah.
Not really into Journey. I've done some Eagles stuff.
Well, Eagles is great. Yeah, that's all more mainstream.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So. What? We can't hear her.
Yeah.
What?
We the other thing too is when we're there,
Yeah.
Gigi can get up and sing with you.
Yeah.
And I'll be dancing. I won't
How
sing
about
because I
go-go
don't want
dancing?
to. Well,
Go-go?
I can try.
Yeah?
I don't quite know how, but I can try.
You got the boots
I'll take
and
some
everything working?
lessons. Yeah. No, I don't have. Well, actually, I sort of have the boots.
Yeah, these boots are made for walking.
Oh yes, they are. Oh yes, they are.
Someone said when I do that, I sound like I'm gargling.
No, you're not.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get on to some of our topics here. First of all, I want to say 10% off at Naughty But Nice. If you are in the Oshawa area, stop by. They are on King Street. You get 10% off if you mention Sex by Hazzard or this radio station. And, of course, all your sex toy needs. And they can also ship. You can go on their website, and you can also ship them right across Canada, too. So check them out and mention us. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk, Gigi, I've been talking to you quite a bit about this in the last little while. And I was going to bring it up on the ladies' night in and out last night. But my daughter, actually, my oldest child, moved out this week. And I have actually had a really, really hard time with that.
I know.
I'm going to miss her terribly. She hasn't moved too far. She's only about 20 minutes away. And she is almost 25, and she's moving closer to her job, closer to her boyfriend. She's going to have a roommate. I think she's going to have a lot of fun. And I was actually surprised because, I've been talking to a lot of people about this. It's been consuming. I've actually done better the last few days. But for a week there, I was having a really rough time. And, there was some surprising support out there that I didn't expect. And a couple of guys, I got to say a huge thank you. David and John, both of you. Neither one of you I have met. We're Facebook friends, and every day they would get on Facebook and how are you doing today? And one even posted a funny video. He was dancing, and it was
and you
hilarious.
didn't share it with me?
No, I didn't.
Brat.
It wasn't a dirty video.
Oh, well,
yeah, it wasn't a dirty video.
Then.
And then this John character, he I've mentioned him. He's in California, and he's a terrific man. He's partnered up, and he has in a happy relationship for many years. And if anything, I think that makes it more special because there's no motive there behind it. He's just a genuine good guy. And he said something to me that really helped change my whole outlook on Amanda moving out. And what he had said, he talked about, it basically allowed me to talk each day about it and listen to me on the computer, of course. And then at one point he said, Jennifer, he goes, you're just a bundle of love. You spread love everywhere. And I just want to let you know that I really do love you.
Aww.
Yeah, and I thought, you know what, for someone that I haven't met, that I only have a bond with in writing, and for him to say that, it brightened up my whole outlook, my whole day. And I thought, wow, how beautiful is the world when we can come together. Thankfully for computers. Yeah. It's been possible for people to show support in lots of different ways. And I think that's the message. Say nice things to each other. You have no idea the impact that it has. And like I said, in the last little while, I've gotten lots of love from lots of people, and it's made a difference.
Virtual hug to John.
Yes, big virtual hug. Yeah, he's a sweetie for sure. And like I said, and David, and then my friend Lori, she's gone through the empty nest syndrome, and she was terrific too, and open about talking about what it was like for her, and some of the things that she went through. But at some point in the show, we're going to be talking about when I had roommates and when I lived on my own. Interestingly enough, when my daughter's age now is when I got married and had her. But prior to that, I had 5 years with roommates. So I'm going to be telling some of the juicier, naughtier stories that come with. Of course, I can't tell all of them, but there'll be a few of them that I tell.
Yeah, you still haven't answered my questions.
Well, Gary, keep trying. Keep trying.
I asked her some very specific sex questions.
Yes.
And she wouldn't answer them.
Yep. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't answer them for me. And you don't want to know what they are, believe me.
They were pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she said to me at one point in time, she says, you can ask me any questions you want, and I did, and I never received the answers. Liar.
I know. But do you know what, though, Gary? Okay. Since then, I don't think you've asked me one single question on the show like that again.
Yeah, because I learned. I learned, baby.
And the other thing, too, is that you're not calling me a MILF anymore.
I will, though.
Oh,
tonight. I will tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start that.
I hope he didn't think I was serious when I was like, Gary.
No, you never know with Jen.
Oh, you got the Gary, did you?
Yeah, I did. I got the look, the eye. I go, ooh, I better not say that.
Yeah, and anytime, we're talking to him through a glass here, and, anytime I give him a strange look, he's like, why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, because you look like a deer in headlights sometimes. I don't know, like, did I do something wrong, right? It's bulletproof, by the way, so.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, so we're good.
Yeah, that makes it...
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's inch thick, though.
Okay.
That's pretty thick.
So it'd slow the bullet down.
Yeah, it would slow it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we couldn't shoot you, Gary.
Thank you.
You're too cute. Look at him. He's adorable.
Isn't he a dolly?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a dolly.
And I'm an old guy, I am, Did you know that?
You're little?
No, I'm an old. Yeah, I am little. I'm little? Come on. Gigi. All right, Gigi, let me show you. Hold on, Gigi. Look.
Oh,
here
baby.
it comes. I'm putting it out. Wait, I'm whipping it out, folks. Hold on.
Oh, my God. Look at
Did you hear it? Look at it.
Look at
that. All right.
Oh, that hit me right in the mouth.
Sorry. And you're 7 feet away.
Yeah.
No, I'm old.
You're old.
Yeah.
I'm old.
No,
I'm
I'm
going to
old.
be 50 this year.
I'm way older than that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He is actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
I was
look really good
surprised
for your
too.
age
Thank you.
then.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I was surprised too. I thought he was a
Thank you.
lot younger because you told me at one point 55, right, Gary?
I'm
Didn't you?
55.
Wow.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Wait, could I tell the guys behind me to shut up?
No, wait.
Guys
I'm
behind me.
having way too much fun looking at them. They're a ball,
they're-
man.
Yeah. You bastard. No.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right.
There's our guys. Okay, so call in people and say hello. Okay, now the first story I wanted to talk about is we had moved. I had 3 roommates. There was 3 of us that lived together. 2 roommates, I guess. 3 of us that lived together, and we moved into an apartment. This was our second apartment together, and we moved into the apartment. And I came home from work one day, and my roommate was all excited, and she said, "There's 4 college guys living downstairs below us." So what she did, her genius way of getting to know these guys, they were out on their balcony. We were 20 floors up. In Toronto, very, very high in the sky. And she said they're all out on their balcony. And what she did, my roommate Dawn went into the kitchen. She got a beer and she tied it on a rope. And we were 1 floor above them on the 21st floor. And she lowered it down to them. So you picture these 4 college guys sitting on their balcony, and this bottle of beer all of a sudden appearing into their face and looking up. And there's this 3 women looking down at them. Hi, boys.
How awesome
Nice.
is that?
Hi, true story. True
Nice.
story, right below us. Now, the other interesting thing about that is we lived on the end of the apartment building, so there was actually just a stairwell between us. So it was almost like a second floor to their apartment. And of course, we got to know the guys quite well.
No doubt.
Yes, quite well. And they would leave their door open, and we would leave our door open, and we had full run of both apartments.
Oh, cool.
It was very cool. I remember one time having the family over for, a dinner, a large dinner, and my stove wasn't big enough, and I was literally using their fridge, their stove, cooking at both apartments, and we wouldn't knock ever. We just walked into each other's place. Most of us ended up dating each other at a few points type of thing. But one of my roommates actually ended up in a serious relationship with one of the guys as well.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We were bad. We were so bad.
Say it ain't so.
Yes. Yeah, but it made a lot of fun. You can picture these 7, young people. I think I
haven't
was
got
20.
past the 4 half-naked guys on the balcony. I'm just like...
They weren't half naked, Gigi. You added that part
yeah,
yourself. Yeah, in your mind, they were half naked, darling. They were actually fully dressed.
Damn it all.
But we did get to see them. Actually, we did get to see them half naked quite a few times.
No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, and there's one of the guys was a very, very, very sweet young guy, and I think he was 18 at the time. I remember his 19th birthday, and it was not a pretty sight. But he was the sweetest guy, and if any of us needed a cuddle, he was the one we ran to and cuddled up with. A lot of times we'd jump into bed with him, we'd snuggle up with him for the night. He was like a teddy bear type of guy. Yeah, just a sweetheart, eh? Really, really nice guy. But that was part of I'm hoping my daughter ends up with as many. Well, maybe not. Maybe that wouldn't be such a great idea.
She has a boyfriend.
I know. But you know what? I think the roommate thing will be very good for her.
Absolutely.
You know, I think she's not she's too serious.
Yeah.
She works too much. She's, too serious. And her roommate seems like the fun, loving type from what I've heard. So I'm really hoping that...
they'll be a good mesh with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Good.
Yeah, and then her boyfriend works shift work, and so does she. So they didn't have a lot of time together, and now she's, 5 minutes away from him.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
she's a good girl.
She's a dolly.
Yeah.
She came in and did the show with me one time.
I remember.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was kind of weird talking about sex in front of her.
Oh, tell me about it. When I read Rhonda, it was just like, oh, no. And then Gary asked her after the show, he said, Amanda, how did it feel, seeing your mom read Rhonda? Oh, she said, I know it's just all made up stuff. I know it's not true. That Rhonda... she's probably not nearly as bad as what mom says type thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, yes, your mom is very innocent. Yeah, that's it. That's right. That's the ticket. But anyways, we had a lot of fun. And then one of the points, too, we had a very, very large party. And... again, I moved out quite young. I was 19 actually when I moved out, and I had quite a few big get-togethers, and most of my friends still lived at home, so there was no place to have a party. And one night we decided to have a big bash, and I had a waterbed at the time. And there were so many people. In fact, I think the next day at 4:00, there were still like 20 people at this party. And then overnight at my place, I had a double waterbed. It wasn't even a queen, and there were literally 6 of us sleeping in this waterbed. We had 4 across the side and 2 across the bottom. Just crammed right in there. And the next day, I had 27 leaks in my waterbed. Oh. No word of a lie. There were 27 different leaks in this waterbed. I tried patching it up. I tried doing absolutely everything that I could, and nothing worked. The waterbed was complete toast after this party. Yeah, and I thought, well, you know what? At least it was a good party. Even if it did wreck my bed.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I remember waterbeds.
Yeah, they
were fun.
Yeah. Well, mine was leaking.
Yeah, but you probably had fun in it until it started leaking.
No, there were too many people in there to have fun.
Oh, my God, woman.
Yeah, it was like we were trying to, just to give us a sliver to sleep in, and there was no place to. I think there was like 5 sleeping on the couch, and just people absolutely everywhere.
That's awesome. Those are fun parties.
Oh yeah, we did. We had quite a good time with it. And speaking of which, Gary, how are we doing for commercial?
Commercial. I need a minute because I wasn't sure if it was commercial, song of the week, or something else.
Well, would you rather do song of the week first?
Either or. Would you? Would you want to do that?
That's
right here.
Okay, well, if it's right there and it's easier for you, let's do the song of the week. I'll introduce it.
Okay.
It's actually a song. It's been played on reality radio actually quite a bit this week. A good friend of mine, Martin German, he has a band called Harlots and Daggers, and he's from Estonia, and he gave us permission for Ladies' Night In and Out. We wanted a song that where we had permission to use it, that had an edge, that had sass. Mm-hmm. And I had heard this song a little while ago, and it's called Fever Dream.
Ooh.
Fever Dream, and it's the theme song for Ladies' Night In and Out.
And by the way, we just love that name, Ladies' Night In
and out.
Yes. In.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
In.
Yeah.
Out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry. What was the song?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you want me to play the song?
Yes, that would be great.
Tell me when.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Okay. Here's the song for you folks. Enjoy. You're listening to Jen Hazzard on Sex by Hazzard, realityradio101.com.
Part of me says I'm paranoid. schizoids, black feathers and red boots. Well, cut the strings and let me loose. Part of me wants to be loved. This side of me wants to be burned. Private knives and little hells. Broken thoughts, broken glass, dead veins. Down by the fever as I hold my hand. See me coming millions of miles. Down by the fever, steady I'll go. Down, 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 down into the show. Some like to call me a maniac. I was lost, but now I'm back. My eyes are burning as I feel alive. This razor cuts way deep tonight. I love my anger and I love to hate. It's not enough, it's never too late. We'll give it back or I'll break it down. King's the one who wears the crown. Down by the fever as I hold my line. See me coming millions of miles. Down by the fever, steady I'll go. Down, 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 down into the show.
There it is, baby. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, and I have a poem, the poem of the week for you, folks.
Ooh.
Goldilocks is known, had lots of guys, and Pinocchio's one, I do surmise. She'd sit on his face, stick his nose in that place, then make the poor puppet tell lies. There you go. That's a Goldilocks poem.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes again.
Now, you know, when I was doing it, this kind of disturbed me actually today. And it, you know, let me know if you think this sounds weird. I was researching the dirty joke of the week type thing. So I typed in, I always type in dirty jokes. And a few of the sites that I noticed today struck me as weird. They're dirty jokes for adults.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, what do they think? Like, of course they're for adults. Like, dirty jokes for children? I don't think so.
It's a little redundant, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it? What did you say?
The site, dirty jokes for adults. And it's like, well, there's no dirty jokes for children.
I hope not.
No.
Right.
But I just thought it was kind of strange because they do. They always say dirty jokes for adults on them.
I get you.
Yeah, it's just something that I found a little strange.
Wow.
Focus.
Oh, I'm focusing. I'm focusing on I have two morons behind me that I'm focusing on. I love those guys, man. They're my life.
Oh, they're cuties.
Yeah, they're my life, man.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. The joke of the week. What did the hurricane say to the coconut tree? Hold on to your nuts. This is no ordinary blowjob. There you go. The joke of the week.
Wait a minute. Let me do this. Thank you, folks. We'll be here all week.
Yeah,
Check out the veal.
Yeah, the joke it's always a little lame, eh? That joke of the week. I think I should get somebody calling in each week that's good at telling jokes.
No, but that was good. It was.
Well, yeah,
I thought you did a good job on that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's
Uh-huh.
stupid, you know.
You
so
do
it's-
that. I
but
should
funny.
get you to read
with a
them.
different voice all the time.
Actually, do you know what I'm going to do right now? Actually, now that I've got someone here, if you could read my writing, how do you feel about reading that poem of the week? And if you can read that, the joke of the week there. Look at that.
This
Gigi.
one here?
Yeah. Can you read my writing? Can you read it, Gigi?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay.
Gigi,
Wear
you need a
nothing.
magnifying glass?
Not even your bikini. I've spilled some gin on my weenie. I thought this uncouth, so I've added vermouth. Would you like me to slip you a martini?
Oh. Hey, you know what?
Just look at that twinkle in her eyes when she
Yeah.
read it. Eh? She goes,
Okay.
oh, I like the dirty stuff.
All right, so I'm going to whisper. Tell me if this is sexy, okay? Here we go. Jen,
Gary.
someone's on the line, baby.
Oh,
They
really?
really want to talk to you.
Oh, I wonder who.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Caller, you're live.
Yay! How did we know?
Oh, come on.
How
Like
did-
you didn't know I was going to call in tonight?
That's what I was going to say. How do we know you were going to call in? Hey, listen, I haven't mentioned to the viewers yet, but Pam is actually in the studio tonight, too. You've met Pam before. Yeah, Gigi? And Pam, Gigi's sister?
I never met. Oh, I met Pam. That's right.
Yeah.
They're looking to do a threesome.
Oh, hello, baby.
Yeah.
She's married with children.
Oh, that reminds me of Al Bundy and Peg. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Jeez, Peg.
Yeah. Well, when I saw her the last time, there was a guy at her feet. Like, you remember that?
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
That
right.
guy was all over her, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and he had to have been, what would you say, like 24 maybe?
oh, younger than
Tops.
that. He couldn't have been
Tops.
19. He probably had fake ID to get in there.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
and he
was
was
awesome.
as Pam was singing at the Delmerio. She's got a lovely, lovely voice too. And as Pam was singing at the Delmerio, he was rubbing her legs all up and
Yeah.
down, and like
It
just
was awesome.
yeah,
I thought he was going to shag her at one point. I thought he was going to throw her on the floor and just go at it.
yeah, yeah. And she was singing "Killing Me Softly" too, and it was
yeah.
obviously turning that young boy
Yeah,
on.
he was rubbing.
Killing me softly, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, do it again. I could just sit and listen to you all week.
Yeah.
Okay, Del. Yeah, Del.
Yeah.
You know, you're allowed one grr per phone call.
Oh, come on.
You've already done two.
I like when he does that.
You've already
It's
done
turning
two.
me on.
Me
No.
too.
Yeah, but you know what? And okay, the next time you do it, I'm going to say, okay, Del, as you're going, I'm going to say, give us a grr.
Okay.
Okay, no more until then. No more.
Wow.
Yes, no more until then.
He's really putting a leash on me tonight.
yeah, well, you know what? 3 grrs in one night, and that's the
Jeez.
least.
I
got
can
a
tell who's
whip.
dominant in bed. I'll tell you
Yeah, but
that.
wait a second.
Get your pants off! Get them off right now! Right? Get your dick out! Get your dick out!
It's a girl
Right
per
now.
person, though. You got, like, how many people in the studio tonight?
Okay, so you've given
6.
2, and I'm allowing you 1 more, but you don't grr the guys. You can only grr the
Oh,
women.
come on. They're sexy bitches.
Listen. Okay, I'm going to let you do your last grr now, okay?
Ah,
Are you ready?
that's just mean. No.
No, give us
I'll
your...
save it for the right moment, darling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
make sure it's a long one, like 4 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'll make it
I'll
count.
be messing my pants if you do that.
Whoa.
Hello.
No, actually, Del, we want you to do it now, if that's okay.
Oh, okay.
We really
Sure.
want to hear this, yes.
Has Gigi got her phone next to, or the headset next to her,
We both do.
oh.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
here we
hear
go.
it, Del.
Here we go.
Let's hear it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, Del.
Yes.
Oh,
I
Del.
can't make that.
Yes! Oh,
Oh.
yes! Oh, Morgado. Oh, Morgado. Oh,
I know a fake one when I hear one.
The following program may contain adult language and mature subject matter. No. Okay.
No kidding.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
That was sexy.
Well, that's why we only wanted the one. We wanted to make it count. We wanted to make it.
I thought there were a bunch of cats in the studio running.
That's how I know it was fake. You know, I got a fake dar. You know, and I knew that was bullshit.
No, of course not. But you know,
I don't know, Gary. Were they rubbing themselves when they were doing that?
It's never as
Yeah,
good as
I was-
the first time.
Yeah, I was watching them do it, Del. They
They were rubbing themselves.
Well, no, what was going on while they were doing that? They were also doing crossword puzzles. They're
Oh, God bless you, baby.
yeah, baby. The $1.99 minute girls. Yeah.
That's multi-talent, man.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
okay. Listen, thanks for calling, Del.
Not a problem at
Okay,
all.
and for my listeners that know this already, Del Morgado, he has his show on at 9 o'clock on Tuesday nights right here on Reality Radio 101. And also this Wednesday coming up is the Boys' Night In. Ladies' Night In and Out took their time slot last night.
Mm-hmm.
So they are coming up this Wednesday. Is a show you are not going to want to miss. Del is a part of it
Mhm.
as
Are there
well.
boys from Boys Night In the studio?
Two of them are.
Well, you should have seen the studio when we got here.
What
Let
a
me
mess
tell
it
ya.
was, right?
Oh, no
the
kidding.
It's like,
I
what
heard
the
there was a
freak?
lot of
There were
was
boys
insane.
everywhere. The whole room was full of
Yeah,
boys.
man. The sweat and smell. No.
Yeah.
Testosterone.
And, testosterone.
everywhere.
And, but, you know, they made a mess, man. The coffee.
Wow.
Yes.
What? Was
Bunch
he
of
hit?
savages. Eh?
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. I'm going
I
to talk
know.
to Kalenko about that.
Yeah.
You better.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, thanks for calling, Del.
No problem, darling.
Okay.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Del,
Yeah.
would you just tell us to behave?
Oh, behave, Gary.
All right, thank you. All right.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, get out of here. All right, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There, we thought, Gigi and I worked this out beforehand. It was a surprise. I told Del, actually, that we had a little surprise for him. And of course he has to grr and grr and grr at the beginning. That's why it's like, no. We want to make this count type of thing. I knew he'd
That was pretty
appreciate.
cool. It was cool.
Yeah, well, and my regular listeners again, Gigi was my very, very first caller calling in.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually faked an orgasm on the show. It was wild. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was fun. Super, super good sport about it. And she won a gift certificate for Sugar My Skin for doing it.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Did you use it?
I haven't used it yet, but
Is
I've
it?
got
Is
it.
it? Okay. Because is there an expiration on that?
No,
Okay. Good.
It's Teresa.
Okay. Yeah, Teresa's good. She'll honor
Oh,
that.
for sure.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
will.
Nice.
Oh, for sure she will.
I don't remember that. I remember you're calling in, but I
bet
don't
you
remember the
do.
prize. No, I remember you calling in.
I mean, how could anybody
We're
forget
st-
that?
We're
That was
still
like the
we're
best.
still wiping up. We go through a lot of paper towel here.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
And Gary, how are we doing for commercial?
We are ready, baby. Anytime.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go to commercial. You're listening to Sex by Hazzard on realityradio101.com, and we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Teresa Comadero, owner and operator of Sugar My Skin. Take the chore and ouch out of hair removal by visiting me in Oshawa for smooth, velvety skin treatments using an all-natural hair removal technique known as body sugaring. Along with pure sugar paste, I am delighted to offer other aesthetic solutions, harnessing gifts from the earth, such as body and complexion care, chakra balancing with quantum touch and gemstone placement. Please ask me about custom aromatherapy gemstone and other unique metaphysical aids that are available for worldwide shipping. Sign up for my newsletter and check out my website at www.sugarmyskin.com for skin and body care tips, workshops, promotions, and more. Questions are always welcome at 289-600-6796. That's 289-600-6796. Call today.
Are you looking for a new and exciting place to go, hang out, eat, and enjoy great entertainment? Then look no more. The Down Omer, located at 522 Ritson Road South in Oshawa, is the place for you to go. From exciting karaoke contests with great cash prizes to open mic sessions and live music for you to enjoy, the Down Omer offers its world-famous authentic Newfie recipe of mussels for just $6.95. That's right, just $6.95 for the absolute best in authentic Newfie food. And what about the Down Omer's drink and shooter specials? Plus, the Down Omer offers free meals at 7 p.m. on Friday evenings. You heard it right. A free meal on Friday evenings at 7 p.m. Sunday, it's 25-cent wings or our daily special of a basket of wings for just $6.95. How about a 7-ounce homemade burger with fries for just $5.95? Unbelievable. We are the Down Omer, located in Oshawa. Call us at 905-434-1669. That's 905-434-1669. Call us today and never be hungry or bored again. We are the Down Omer, located at 522 Ritson Road South, Oshawa. Jillian's Jewelry Box on Facebook. Handcrafted unique jewelry by artisan Jillian Crone. Jillian's Jewelry Box at gmail.com. Custom design, affordable prices, shipping available worldwide. Visit her Facebook fan page to purchase one of Jillian's beautiful jewelry creations. That's Jillian's Jewelry Box. Email Jillian right now. Jillian's Jewelry Box at gmail.com. The following program may contain adult language and mature subject matter and does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Reality Radio 101, its advertisers and sponsors, or its listening audience. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Dressed to kill and looking dynamite with a high lace stockings and a sweater so tight. I asked her her name. She said her name was Maybe. Well, she walked up to me and she asked me to chance.
Welcome back to Sex by Hazard with your host, Jen Hazard, right here on Reality Radio 101. To contact Jen right now, dial 905-725-1907. Toll free 1-866-905-7325. Email Jen realityradio101 at yahoo.com. And now, Reality Radio 101's resident MILF, Jen Hazzard.
And welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Berry Hill Catering Company, 83 King Street West in Oshawa. Fabulous sandwiches. They've got a great patio right downtown. My friends Sarah and George own it. It is a wonderful place. Check it out. And also, Justin and Melinda are playing July the 19th at the Social Lounge in Whitby. So if you are in the area, you will remember Justin and Melinda from my show. They were my first live singers, and that is where they will be. Okay, now Gigi, we wanted to talk a little bit about. Well, first of all, let's do the joke that you have there.
Okay. What did the toaster say to the slice of bread? I want you inside. That was really corny.
I know, it was corny. It's like, sorry about that one.
You do really good effects.
I do, baby. I'm even better in person. No, all right. That's what I do. I do effects. That's all I do. That's all I do. All day long. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mommy. Life can be.
You were so awesome on Del's show.
Oh,
God.
thank you. You want my autograph later? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right on my left breast.
Okay. I've done a lot of left breasts in my life, and right, and butts. I did.
Now, speaking about butts,
Yeah.
When Georgina and I go to the Down Omer, we love to dance. We love Gigi loves to sing. I don't, but we dance quite a bit and have a really, really good time. One of the things, particularly you, I think you've got it a little more than I. We tend to notice the males' bums when we're there.
I love bums.
Oh, yes. I got plenty to go around.
There is nothing sweeter than a nice bum encased in a pair of Wranglers, and then you look at that one cheek and they've got that big bulge where their wallet is. Come on, guys, give it up. Put it in your front pocket or
what? No, I don't. Wait, let me ask you a question. So you're saying the wallet, like, which would protrude from a pocket, that's not like a happening thing?
No.
See, I don't.
It just breaks focus when you look down and you see the cheeks all encased in the pair of blue jeans, and then you look and it's like, oh, for the love of Pete, get that wallet out of your back pocket.
Really?
It's insane.
Really? So I don't carry a wallet. I have this. It's an aluminum little case thing that looks like a wallet.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I don't usually put that in my back pocket.
Where do you put it?
Yeah.
It's in the front, or I just carry it around.
Where do you put it?
Big.
We
I'm
want to
asking
know.
You know what I used to do on stage in the 90s when I was touring with Bryan Adams?
What?
We used to put socks in, how the old thing, you put the sock. Because, some of the pictures, I don't know did I show you some of the pictures?
Yes.
I had tight pants on. I had, not spandex,
yes.
but
Yeah,
I had leather. I used to wear leather pants all the time. I lived
Really?
Yeah. Don't look at my body now. Picture me literally 120 pounds lighter. I look like a cocaine freak.
Really?
That's how skinny I was. And this was only in 92 to 94. I put on all this weight afterwards because I'm on steroids.
Only 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago. Because I had a heart attack, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Gary, you're still beautiful.
Thank you.
He's
You're so
adorable.
sweet.
Well, you would. You'd be beautiful no matter what size
Thank
you
you.
are. Yeah, it's those
Oh,
eyes.
Jen.
It's the eyes that just,
The eyebrows.
just seeing
Look at the eyebrows.
I know.
The eyebrows.
You're down a little bit through the window.
Because my chair's
so all
broken.
I can see is from your nose
I know,
up.
isn't that terrible?
And every once in a while, your eyebrows will go ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
like,
All
look
right.
at that. That's really sexy.
Oh, look at
Isn't it
that.
cute?
Just sexy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still have hair.
Yeah, you have great hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All my friends are bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you love that? You look
Yeah,
at
it's
people.
kind of. You know
and
what?
it's like,
If long hair became stylish again, really come in,
Yeah.
I'd shave it off because I like to do the
Yeah.
opposite, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So what is in style now? The long hair or the short hair?
No, it's short still or bald. Everybody's shaving, right?
Well,
Everybody's or goatees, which I don't
And
really want.
I prefer long
No.
hair on a man.
Do you?
I think
Do you know,
it's
I
really
love
sexy.
both. I love both. There's something about a bald man that I love. But I love long hair. I love short hair.
If it's a man who shaves his head,
Yes.
then I agree. But a man that is bald and has got like 4 or 5 hairs out,
Doing the comb over.
doing the comb over
Yeah.
thing, and doesn't take care of his scalp, so
Yeah.
it's all shiny and stuff, that's not attractive.
Well, how do they
Yeah.
unshine it?
They shampoo it. They keep it clean and stuff.
Does that take some of the shine away with
yeah,
their
well,
But then if you
know,
put
I could always shine
conditioner-
his head for a nickel or something. I don't know.
That's what we could set up a stand at the Down Homer next time
Hey,
we're there.
beside
We'll
that
shine their
lemonade stand that
heads.
You know,
they
you'd
shut
make
down.
money.
Yes. Yes. Well,
You'd make money.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well,
Well,
if they want that head shine, they'll be paying more than a nickel.
yeah. But we'll do a better job.
I'd like my head shine.
We'll do a better
Well,
job.
the top hat
though.
is $1.99. The bottom hat is $32.40. We take Visa, debit, MasterCard, and American Express.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. But no, I know, Gigi, one of the things I love about you is as soon as a guy walks into the place, that's it. You're checking him out. You're looking right at the butt, and
That's hilarious.
And there's some really good looking butts that come into the Down Homer.
What do you
too.
think of Kalenko's butt? Mike's got a butt.
Did you-
I heard in the day he's a Ukrainian guy. Those guys are, womenizers. I hear back in the day. Look out.
Oh, I believe it.
Mike's got and he's got a good head of hair and everything. This guy.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
also got a wife, though, Gary.
Yeah, I know. And she's
Yeah.
wonderful, man.
Yeah, that's the
Did you
thing.
ever meet her?
No, I haven't
Oh
yet.
my God, she's amazing.
Yeah, I met
Yeah.
Mickey Z's wife.
Karen is great too.
Oh, yeah, she's a dolly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wow.
no, one of these days I'll meet Mike's
Yeah.
Mike's wife.
That's great.
Now, what did you think of the show last night? We touched on the ladies' night in and out.
I'm going to give you a sincere critique, because some of the people that are listening to your show perhaps tonight didn't listen.
Right.
And some did. I think for your first night of ladies' night in and out, I thought you did an amazing job. You know why? Boys' night in, what do we call ourselves? Boys' night in, right?
Yes.
That's a bunch of nonsense stuff. It's a fun show to do. It really is. I enjoy that show immensely. And we talk about anything from cadavers, G-spots, to who farted. You know, it's all nonsense, right? It's man-boy humor. But anybody that tuned into your show not only would have been entertained, but you actually told a lot of fact and a lot of things you were talking about, you know, any subject about sex. And it wasn't all sex. That's the other thing.
Right.
You know, people think, oh, this is going to be a sex thing. It wasn't. So you had a whole potpourri of different titles and things you wanted to discuss, topics. I thought it went really well. I really do. I mean that. So 1 to 10?
Yeah.
I'd give it 8.5 to 9.
Oh, very good.
Absolutely.
Oh, very good.
And most shows, the first time that people do it, they're not only nervous, but they kind of freak out. What are we going to talk about, this and that? Usually those shows are 6, 6.5, right? But you were right up there.
A bit above average, anyway.
Way above average, right? That would have been an A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We talked about spankings and a lemonade stand that was rated by the police.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It was really good issues.
A variety of things. It comes once a month, the first Wednesday of the month, and of course the boys is the second.
Right. Except we have food.
Yes, we'll be getting the food, Gary.
All right,
I know.
take it
You
easy.
gave me such a hard time, but we're women. We don't think about that as much.
Yeah, we do.
I know.
All the guys I found out, they don't want to be on the air when they come here. They just want to eat.
Yeah.
It's free food, right?
Yeah,
And beer and stuff, right?
That's where the women are like, oh, no, we can't eat and talk at the same time.
Right. But I
might belch.
Maybe we'll have those cameras set up for next time.
Oh, maybe. That'd be fun.
That would
Good-looking group, eh?
Yeah.
Lovely
Very
ladies.
lovely ladies.
Yes. And actually, we will be go on my YouTube channel, Sex by Hazzard, Z or double Z, if you're in the States or anywhere else. And look it up, and it will be on within the next few days. And Del is generously editing it and putting lots of effort in, and it'll be on there too.
He's amazing, man, with the video stuff.
Talented.
Oh, my goodness, he's amazing.
Yes.
He is.
Yes. And, the funny thing about it is I don't know a lot about editing or computer. So I was like, can you just do this? Can you put this here? Can you try this? And I have no idea that, and probably it's like a 15-hour ordeal with them, right?
He's good at what he does, man.
Oh, yes.
I'm telling you.
Oh, yes.
He really is.
Yes, definitely, for sure. Now, we also we'll be getting ready. Now, I've got another treat for you listeners tonight in a minute. No, we're not quite ready yet. But one of the things that Gigi and I talked about when we knew she was going to be on the show with me is Gigi will be reading Rhonda.
Nice.
Yes. And she's going to put on her sexiest, sassiest, spunkiest voice for it that she's got. How are you feeling about that?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Rhonda story.
Yeah.
You're going to like it, Gary.
Am I?
You're going to like it.
I like all of them thus far.
Uh-huh.
To be honest with you,
I don't think there could be a really not so great Rhonda
they're
story.
Great.
She's a very, creative type writer, right? When
she
it comes
is.
To
and I'll tell you one thing. People that are, if they're listening on their smartphones driving, you better put out a warning from now on to pull over. Because while they're driving, pull it out and pull over.
Pull over.
Yeah, because when you're driving, baby, there's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Now, one of the things I was reading a survey, the Sun newspaper from Britain, is the Britain survey that they did. They polled their listeners. I believe they had 2,000 people that responded to this. It was all about sex. Okay, so 54% have cheated on their partners in Britain. 64% have used sex toys. And, Gigi, would you say, probably you and I fall into that 64%?
On a daily basis.
Yeah.
My own stock in Duracell.
Yeah. Hey, listen, do you still have that?
I do.
You have that
vibrator?
Yeah.
I do.
Aren't you going to show it to her?
Yeah.
It'll make
Hold
her
on.
tingle.
Show us your thing, Gary.
Gary got donated. He brought it out last night. We tried to... Yeah?
Now, again, everyone goes, where's the plastic and all that? Okay, granted, a lot of vibrators and things, they're in plastic and packaging.
Yes.
But they also, this guy that gave it to me, he's got these in a bin, looks like
Gary?
a wire basket,
Yeah.
and he had a bunch of them in there, and I took 3 of them. I got 3 of them that he gave me for
That's
advertising.
a really pretty color.
Isn't it nice? It's never been
Yes.
used, but look, brand new, brand new.
I was going to say, what would a guy be giving another guy sex toys for?
No,
Don't you
I went
find
in
that-
there to get advertising, and
Okay.
the guy said well, he agreed to do advertising, and I said, you got some cool stuff here, and he goes, you know what? We're getting rid of those vibrators there. He says, grab 2 or 3 of them, and you can take them and give them away to your listeners.
Oh, there you
So I
go.
gave 2 away already, and I got 1 left.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my neck massager. No,
Yeah, okay. That's your story, and you're sticking
Yeah.
to it, right?
we're gonna for now, but we decided if we don't give this one away, we're gonna tape it to Jen's microphone.
Yeah. Even better.
Yeah.
Or the chair.
So is
You
this a
can
pretty
just-
color?
What about the chair, Gary? We can tape it to the chair,
True.
right?
Oh,
Then come on.
it won't bend though.
Yeah,
You
come
gotta
on.
be careful.
Alice?
But isn't that a nice color?
It's a beautiful,
a beautiful
Isn't
turquoise.
it? It's a beautiful
Yeah.
turquoise, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Now you're screwing a Martian.
It's your color, Pam.
Yeah. Could you imagine it's a Martian?
Yeah.
Take me to your leader. In and out, harder,
Oh, baby. Yes. And actually, 14% in the survey had said they had sex in public transit.
I have.
On public transit.
Nice.
Really?
I've done it everywhere.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a kink.
Well,
All right.
which
You
was
look
it? A
kinky.
bus?
I'm very kinky.
Yeah.
Was it a bus?
I've done it. You want to know honestly?
Yeah.
I've done it on a plane, of course.
Of course.
I've done it on not a bus. I've done it on a train.
Okay.
I've done it in a car, of course.
Of course.
I've done it in a truck,
Of course.
and that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Park.
Well, yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
that's not public transit.
No.
No. The plane, I kind of envy you for.
Yeah.
But, you've got the advantage there since
Yeah.
you fly them.
That's right.
That
and I've
you
done
put
it
on
in a small-
automatic pilot.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
Just to keep your heading and come over here, baby. You know. No. What are you doing? Don't you have to have your hands on the controls? I do. Come over here. No.
Yeah.
All right, easy. Come on. Calm down. You two. Calm down.
No.
All right. So
It's
yeah.
not my job.
Yeah.
This one surprised me. 27% of people have done it at work. 27%.
I have.
I've done
Yeah,
it
but
at
you
work
work-
too.
No, before I had other jobs in my life,
Okay.
right? Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
You too, Jen?
Okay.
Yeah.
In the back there. Just
Mickey,
nod
have
your
you
head,
done it
yes
at work?
Or no.
Yeah, he's done it at work.
No. Yeah.
Mike, have you done it at work? Yeah,
Okay.
Mike's done it at work.
Okay, we got another yes in the room
Yeah,
too.
these guys. They're imagining.
Well, that surprised me. I guess, but we're higher than average on
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, schools. 69% have had one night stands, and again, that one sort of surprised me too. I thought that was a little.
That's low.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't know. I thought that one was a little bit high. And then 72% have done it outside, and I thought
Yeah, I
that
like
one
that.
was low.
I think that's low too. I think they're all
Yeah.
low. But we're talking Britain.
True. That's true. No sex
yeah,
please,
yeah,
we're
that
British.
wouldn't be the same, really, Brits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, you want to go outside next to the tree and do it? I mean, no.
They're not all Austin
They're not all-
Powers
yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There's a lot of fat bastards.
There's a lot of fat bastards. Yeah, baby. I could just Dell's right now dying to do an
I
invitation.
know.
He's listening right now to the computer and he's
I
dying
want
to
my
say,
baby back,
yeah,
baby back,
baby.
baby
You know what I
back.
mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, now we are going to get on to the Rhonda as read by Gigi.
Hi, folks. Well, I tell you, what a holiday weekend I had. Gigi phoned me and invited me to go along with her to celebrate Canada Day in Ottawa. Jen came too, and we had a great time walking along the canal, eating poutine, and watching the fireworks. There is something magical about watching fireworks, and all three of us were tingling and excited. We were all dressed up, sexy, and a group of 7 men were admiring us. In fact, they were drooling. Since I am not shy, I invited them all back to our apartment. Gigi loves bums, and she started rubbing two of the guys' firm, nice butts. They tried to hide it, but it was obvious, and she said, "We can't waste a good hard-on." That was all the encouragement they needed to undress, and our mouths dropped at seeing 7 big, hard cocks in front of us. Before you knew it, she had one in her mouth and another in each of her hands. Of course, Jen and I joined in, as good friends should. I loved having one guy give it to me doggy style while I was sucking on another. Ooh, it's hot in here.
Yep.
Gigi climbed backwards on one and was stroking 2 of them at the same time. Jen went wild and rode all 7 of them. 4 of the guys even managed to come twice. But if you added all of the orgasms that us ladies had, I am sure it was at least 40. There were no long walks the next day, and now all 3 of us need a vacation from the vacation. It was an amazing Canada Day that none of us will ever forget.
Woohoo, Gigi. How did that feel?
It was fucking brilliant.
You're blushing. You're blushing.
That was all. Well, it matches my hair.
No, it's hard to do without blushing,
Yeah,
isn't
it is.
But you know what?
Yeah.
What really
Yeah.
was exciting about that? You said Jen did all 7 guys, or was it 6 guys?
Seven.
Yeah, you know, Rhonda put that in there. It's
Oh,
totally,
huh.
totally not true.
You sure?
Oh, never,
I
never,
don't
never
know
would I do
about
anything
What
like
happens
that.
in Ottawa is supposed to stay
Stay
in
in
Ottawa.
Hmm.
What happens in the studio stays
Is
in the
Right.
studio.
I couldn't believe that. 6 guys, Jen.
7.
7.
7 guys, Jen. 9 guys, Jen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, life is rough, eh? Yeah. Yeah, that's that. You know, Rhonda, she's just a dirty bird. We had to join her, though.
Yeah.
You know?
It was brilliant.
Yeah, and
Decorated everything.
yes, and now that you've had a great holiday week and you've got some adventures coming up on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you
Tell
want
us,
to?
baby.
Yeah. Do you want to say what you're doing tomorrow night?
I'm going on a ghost walk. First date ghost walk.
Now, is that not cool or
Ghost,
what?
What the hell is that? When you look for like spirits and stuff like
Yes.
that? Do you have in the infrared lights and all that stuff?
The gentleman that I am dating is a professional paranormal.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's really interesting stuff.
I'm really
Where is he
excited.
taking you for this?
He's actually creating a ghost walk for a client. So he is taking me on a ghost walk that no one else has ever been on before. So
like in a woods or something?
No, they go into like homes or like it may be
Yeah.
in the woods. Maybe, you know, somebody got hung up in a tree or
Make sure you have your phone and call me every 10 minutes.
yes, mother.
Okay, because I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
Gary,
know this guy.
you know what's going to happen if she calls you every 10 minutes? You're going to be answering it, and you're going to hear, oh.
Yeah, that's when I want you to call me. I don't care about if the guy's strangling you. I mean, I just want to. I want to hear.
baby.
No, I'm only.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
only kidding. No.
It'll
I
be
don't know
heavy
how much
breathing.
paranormal activity we're going to check out.
Yeah. Do you know this guy?
I actually, it's a really weird story. I don't know if you're aware. I used to own my own dispatching company.
No, I didn't know
I
that.
did for tow trucks and,
Yeah.
and tire companies and stuff. And this gentleman worked for a company that used one of the tire companies for their after-hours service.
Mm-hmm.
So he would call in, and we would talk for hours.
Is he from your area where you live?
He's from Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
And he just disappeared. So
Maybe a ghost got him.
a couple of days ago, well, last week,
Mm-hmm.
I was on this dating website because I'm single, and yes, I have issues with that.
That's
and
okay. That's okay. Okay,
His
you don't
name
want to be
popped
single.
up,
Yeah.
and it was like
It was him,
it was him.
and
So
you
I
guys
sent him
started.
a note,
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Is this
yeah.
from whatever company?" And he's like, "How the hell do you know that?" So
right?
I told him who I was, and he's like, "I have been looking for you for 2 years. Where the hell have you been?" So we've been texting, and
but you've met him physically before?
No, I've never seen him
Okay,
before.
but you know him kind of, sort of, right?
Yeah, I've been
Well,
talking
good
to
luck.
him off
Good
and on
luck.
for a couple of years. So yeah,
Good luck.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Oh, she's going to have a blast.
I
can
am.
just
I hope
feel
so.
it.
You'll report back to Jen about that date if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
All the intimates?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You
I'll
tell us?
send.
Would
yeah,
you tell us?
Absolutely.
You tell us
yeah.
everything you
He
did.
won't
Well,
listen to this, so
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Very good. Even better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because if I have it my way, we won't be going on a ghost walk tomorrow night.
Oh
so.
my goodness.
Go for the
All
walk
right.
first.
Safe sex, baby.
Yeah.
Remember.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
absolutely,
All right.
always.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay. No, I'm
Yeah.
just taking care of you.
So I'm going to get the X-rated version on Saturday, and
Yeah.
then Gigi, of course, you have to call in next Thursday and tell us
Absolutely.
all about it.
Very
And you
nice.
can edit out some of the details, but I get the full story, right?
Could I have Gigi
Yeah.
just do one dispatch with her voice, like base to 16, respond to the 401. There's a car down. Let me just hear you do a dispatch. All right, go ahead. Wait, okay. No, wait. These are Nextels, right? Like phones, like 2 ways, right? Mics.
Yeah, they're two-way mics.
Okay, ready? I'll give you the cue when I do that. Ready?
Dispatch to truck 14. Come in.
I'm coming.
14.
I have a GMC Sierra van 401 eastbound near
of hot
Salem
men.
Road.
Full of hot, naked men.
Full of hot naked
Hold
men.
on, I gotta pull my pants up. I'm in the middle of something. Could you hold on, please?
They need their tires
Yeah.
inflated.
All right, baby. That was
They're
good.
looking
That
for
was good.
some
I just
hot
had to.
air on
I
the
love
side
my
of the
All right.
highway.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. Okay, folks, and again, we're coming to that time as usual. We are always running behind schedule. It goes fast, doesn't it?
It does. It's awesome.
Yeah, it just zooms right by.
Yeah.
Gigi, Pam, first of all, I know you weren't hooked up to the mic, but thanks for smiling at us during the show and bringing your wonderful charm to the room. And you can hear Pam sing. Anybody at the Down Home will know Pam singing. She's won the karaoke singing contest.
Pam
I think.
has?
Yes,
Yes.
she has.
Pam, sing something. Go. Wait, a whole lot of money. Get over to a mic real quick. Get over to the mic. Wait,
Okay,
she's got a mic
come
there.
over.
She's got a mic there
Does
somewhere,
her
isn't
mic
there?
work?
Yeah, hold on. You were in. Go ahead. Okay, Pam, let me hear you talk.
Let's see if it. Yeah,
ahead.
she's like,
Go
I
ahead.
said I didn't want to be on it.
Go ahead. Let me hear you.
Now it's karaoke.
Are you Pam, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, let me hear you sing.
Well, I don't need a whole lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything that a man could want, and I got more than I could ask for. Well, I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night, 'cause I got a sweet loving woman,
Whoa,
and
yeah.
she knows just how to treat me right.
Woohoo!
Wow. Very nice.
She's
Wow.
awesome, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
she's
Awesome.
Yep.
very
Yeah.
nice.
And
Well,
she's like, she didn't want to talk on the radio show. No, but she has no problem.
there's a record
singing.
label on the phone
You know?
right now who wants a signer.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jen.
As long as we can be the backup
Yes.
dancers. Da-da-da-da.
Very nice. We'll have to have her on to sing.
Oh, yes.
I'll back her up.
Yes. That'd be great.
All right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, and I want to thank my sponsors, Sugar My Skin, Jillian's Jewelry Box, the Down Omer, of course, and Static and the Stars for my wonderful song, and, of course, Harlots and Daggers for this week's song. Gigi, thank you.
And Johnny,
Woohoo.
you suck. You didn't call in, you bastard.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be listening to this, though, and let me tell ya.
Yeah, and our phones work because Dell called in,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
I just
because
checked the
Del
button,
loves
too, to
us.
make sure I didn't screw something up. But it's on.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't screw anything up, Gary.
Wait,
And I want to thank Gary.
wait, let me give
again
Gigi
for
the
not
eyes.
screwing
Ready? Here we
anything
go,
up.
Gigi. Let me give you the eyebrows.
Yeah, let's see this. Whoa.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
He's doing rude things
Yeah.
with his tongue, for those of you who can't see. Okay, thank you for listening. Join us next week right here, Reality Radio, Sex by Hazard. Good night, everybody. Oh, do your part for world peace and have an orgasm tonight. Good night.
Night.
You've been listening to Sex by Hazzard with your host, Jen Hazzard, right here on Reality Radio 101. Coming up, the best pop and rock music ever recorded right here on your internet radio station, Reality Radio 101.